the needle on the record.
Finds Barrett. Get a shot up. This is for the win. Oh! Let's go! Off the window! RJ wins it for the Knicks!
All right, New York Knicks fans, this is Tim of the Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Knicks Sports Talk Entertainment. Well, it's happening fast and furious. It looks like we're rocketing to a potential, and I'm going to say potential marriage with Jalen Brunson. The Knicks, of course, made that trade last night with the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons are pretty soon are going to be the Detroit Knicks. We sent over Norton's, Noel, and Burks, and some cash, and a couple second rounders, and we swapped them for a second rounder and another second rounder from Miami, which is really not going to be a second rounder because it is a top 55 protected that Detroit has from Miami. So it's not really going to be another second rounder. We're just clearing space. We're just moving on. You got to hope that Burks comes back from his injury. Nerns only played 26 games last year, so, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's just clearing space. They're just moving money around. They're moving here from there. You know, you got to give Leon Rose credit for getting out of some bad contracts. And he brought back assets. I mean, you got 11 first rounders and 11 11 first rounders and 11 second round picks in the next 7 years. Now, of course, these picks aren't lottery picks, but there are things that you could use to package to maybe get out of the contract of Mr. Evan. I don't know. I'm going to call him Evan Houston. Allen Houston reference. Allen got paid, of course, off of that one big playoff series for New York and got signed that huge contract. I get worried because I was talking to someone on the chat yesterday, and they're like, well, you know, you got to look at Jalen's big performance in the playoffs. And I was like, well, go, you know, I want you to Google a name for me. And that name is Jerome James. Just Google it because you know what? The Knicks gave another guy a big contract coming off a big playoff series, and that didn't work out too well. But I'm not saying Jalen's going to be a Jerome James. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying that is what you should equate that to when you're going to just bank someone's rest of their career off for a single playoff game or a playoff series. And the Knicks have done this in the past. I'm not saying I'm not going to get excited if we move on, you know, if we're able to get Jalen. The rumor has it they're offering him 4 years, 110 right off the box. Right out of the box. 6 p.m. tomorrow. There'll be a contract on Jalen's desk for 110, 4 years. I find it interesting. I mean, if you take a look at Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and Jalen Brunson, if you go on paper, this should make us a mid-level playoff team. You have to see what pieces they have around them. There's rumors now that the Knicks are going to sign Mitchell Robinson back. Mitchie the Kid may come back for 4 years, $60 million. You know, Mitch, for everything that he does well, he's still raw. He's done a lot more than anyone thought he would do when he was chosen in the second round. He can be a defensive stalwart when he's in the game. He's a hell of an offensive rebounder. He's got to work a little bit more on coming up with some finishing moves. But you know what? I like him as a piece for the Knicks. Injuries are going to be what are going to be a little bit of his bugaboo. So hopefully he gets over the injury bug. But like I said, if you have a core unit, now it's not a big three. You know, you're not looking at Harding, Irving, and Durant. You're not looking at that. You're not looking at Bosh, Wade, and James. You're not looking at that. But you're looking at a solid core with RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Jalen Brunson. And then you add in the likes of Obi Toppin. And you also add in quickly Derrick Rose. You got Sims still, who's going to have to play some center. He's got to play more center, I should say. So it's going to be interesting. It will be an interesting look for the Knicks. Now, the biggest question is Jalen is he going to bite? Is he going to have that New York connection? His dad, Rick Brunson's here coaching. Is he going to bite? Is he going to move to the Big Apple? Is he going to want to have that bullseye on his back? Because anything good that happens, yeah, he'll get the praise, but anything bad happens, he is going to get hammered. Especially in these, I'm going to tell you this right now, the love affair with Jalen Brunson with the New York media will last a New York minute. Because as soon as the Knicks drop 4 in a row, and let's say Jalen's averaging like 11, 4, and 2, that's 11 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds, and the Knicks aren't facilitating, there's going to be issues. There's going to be problems. So you have to hope the kid knows what he's getting into. You do, like I said, you got to give Leon Rose credit, though. You really do have to give him credit. He's moving on. He moved on from his own bad contracts. He moved on from them, gathered assets, gave the Knicks cap space and the potential to turn around and pick up someone in free agency. Like I said, it's not a bumper crop for free agents. You know, especially for what I should rephrase, for what the Knicks need. It's not a bumper crop. But you just got to have to think about this before. Now, if we can get out from under Evans' contract and maybe use a little bit of those assets and build up more cap space and make some more moves in free agencies or make some more trades, I'm happy. I'm happy with that as well. I mean, Thursday's going to be interesting. We'll do a show Thursday after the moves are made. We'll do another show. I like doing Knicks stuff. I always joke. I said I played football in college, but basketball was always my first love. My problem was I was too short. That was always my first love, though. So you know what? We'll do some Knicks stuff right after this. We also have a giant video coming out today, talking about the Philly voice and the 10 reasons why the Giants are a dumpster fire. So that'll be fun. But like I said, we'll look for another Knick video on Thursday after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time once the trade deadline starts. And again, a trade deadline once the free agent deadline starts. Yeah, I can't talk today. I got a lot going on today. I can't talk and I can't focus. But again, this is Tim Blue Online Big Blue bringing you the best of New York Knicks sports talk entertainment. And as always, if you could like, if you could subscribe, if you could ring that bell, you know what it means. That'd be awesome.